everybody. Welcome and thank you
for joining us for new episodes of Heating Things Up with Wendy
and Pauline. All right, today's episode, Wendy and I are talking the importance of a stylist, which I just recently realized how important it is on a recent photo shoot that I was going to have. I called up Wendy and I was telling her about it, and I was panicked because I really had never used a stylist before. And Wendy came to the rescue because Wendy is, of course, a stylist also, among the many other things that she is. She does, she's a professional stylist also. So Wendy, you want to share how this, how you felt about me in my panic state with this photo shoot with a professional photographer, by the way, over at Concrete Studios, LA.
Yes. Well, it was only a couple of days ago. We're still like rocking and reeling from that photo shoot because it turned out really great. But it's something that I really enjoy doing, is styling and putting together clothes. I know God put me in the right industry when he made me a singer, because all it's about is hair and makeup and clothes. And that's just kind of like my world. So I love doing it for other people. And Pauline was the perfect Barbie doll that day because she let me put anything on her. I'm throwing hats on her.
You guys gonna see the pictures too.
Necklaces on her wrist.
I learned the importance of accessorizing and building your wardrobe from head to toe, which is Wendy's mantra. She will get you from head to toe. And she, in fact, did that for me. And she just kept building layers on things and adding in those intricate pops. And you guys will see some of the pictures on how even just like an odd colored thing just helped to bring it all in. And I'm just so grateful for it. These pictures came out amazing.
They really did. So and the photographer and I, we
yeah, the photographer, he was definitely professional because he knew how to work with a professional stylist. And I have some video of him. He was so patient. LR over at Concrete Studios was just absolutely amazing.
He really was.
Very, very professional. It's hard for me to ever do anything else with anybody besides a true professional in photography from this point forward. I'm spoiled now. And having a stylist, because even though I can dress myself, there was, just going out and stuff like that, there was something to be said about the dressing that took place by you for that photo shoot. It was completely different than something that I would have done. Those outfits would not have had the magic that they had you not been there with our bundles. We looked like we were traveling for the next month in Europe.
Oh my God, we had so many things.
We had a wagon.
You don't know what you need until the shoot. And I just love the idea that it's a process. First of all, I did a whole questionnaire with Pauline, and I asked her a lot of questions like she was shooting for the cover of her own magazine, Creative Artists Magazine. And being that it was it's going to be a fall issue. So I said, what are you doing the shoot for? She explained, and she said it was fall. So now my mind starts clicking right away because I'm thinking of coats, jackets, hats, scarves, and accessories because it is fall time and it's a cover. So these visions go through my head. Like I didn't sleep a lot the night before because I'm thinking, oh, don't forget that necklace and bring that and bring those earrings and bring this. Because some of those things that happened at the last minute would happen to be that necklace you wore on the last shoot with the blue blouse.
Yes.
That little choker, that was one of the last things I brought.
It really tied that whole thing in, and having my hair swept over to the side like
yes. Yeah, that was your idea. That was a good idea.
That was good. That was really good. And then changing out the bracelet that I wanted to the bracelet that you said, no, take that off, take it off. And I was like, oh, but I really like it. And you said, no, it's not going to work. And I reluctantly gave it up because I was trusting the stylist. Please, people, if you get a stylist, trust your stylist. And so you put on this green. Now, there wasn't green anywhere in my outfit. Like, I don't remember seeing any green. And it was a loud green, and it was just that bracelet, and you stuck it on my hand, and looking at the pictures of that green bracelet just hanging out there actually was the pop in that whole thing right there.
Right. I happen to be wearing it right now.
There
This
it
is the
is.
green
That's
bracelet.
that green bracelet right
But
there.
what you didn't see that I saw, there's green in the boots that you were wearing. The leaves were green. So
Oh.
I picked up the green leaves in your boots.
See, reason why you need a stylist, because they have a different eye than you. You're not seeing yourself. That stylist, and we put a lot of burden on a photographer. They do photographer stuff, but there's something different about a stylist. And some of the reasons and times that you might need a stylist would be for a photo shoot and for being on stage, the red carpet. What are some others, Wendy?
Just about any time you're stepping out. It could be for a Zoom. It could be for anything where you're going to be either in the public eye or on camera. So
Right.
it could be for a movie. It could be for theater. It could be for when I step out and do my shows. And how I started being a stylist is I used to use a lot of stylists, and they
Right.
were expensive,
Yeah.
and they were expensive. So every time I would get ready to go to an engagement, that's how I wore a lot of suwong, because of my stylist. His name was Mike Sam, and Mike Sam had everything laid out, and I would pay him, but I was always observing, because I always say, I can do that. That's just my mantra, and I think it's
You
yours
have to
too.
know
I
it.
can
And
do
they
that.
got a lot of secrets. And I was learning from you. I was picking up some tips. Trust and believe I was. I'm not there yet,
Yes.
but I was picking up on some tips. And so there's another person too that you sent me a picture of a guy, and I said, "Who is that in that chocolate suit?"
Oh, see,
He
he
was
was my
there.
very first stylist.
And
His
what's his
name is
name?
Daryl Johnson.
Dar-
Daryl Johnson.
Daryl Johnson. Hello, because that chocolate.
The model.
Yes. I mean, he is working it, okay? That is an amazing look. Chocolate skin, chocolate suit. He just went all chocolate and it worked.
It did.
That was a
Yeah.
stylist.
Yes.
Because not
Yes,
everyone can do that.
no, he's phenomenal. He really is. And he was my first stylist, and there's something to be said about persistence. Oh, he bugged me. Yes, you did, Daryl. You bugged the out of me
I
to
didn't say
dress me. And he kept saying, I want to dress you. I want to dress you. And then finally it was an event that was coming up. And I think it was an event for my now husband, Robert Farrell. And he used to do these things at Marla's Memory Lane. What were you calling those things, babe? The town hall meetings. And I was going to perform. And Daryl said, I finally said, okay, I'm going to let you dress me for this event. And he came down with a white long dress to the floor, cinch waist, and whoa, whoa, whoa. And that was his first time. And I fell in love with him. And he styled me for many, many years. Like
wow.
I said, until I learned how to do it for myself.
Wow. I was always like, you can't blame the photographer if you didn't put it all together right. It's nice to be able to say it was the photographer's fault, but but if you didn't put that outfit together right, and the colors and the coordination of everything just didn't pull it together. Because we look at Instagram and we see these models out there, and it could be simple, minimalist, or it could be busy and all over the place. It could be mod, it could be 70s, it could be all different kinds of looks, but it really takes a stylist's eye to make those things happen.
It's a spiritual thing, for one, because you're kind of being guided. As I was pulling things, we call them pulling. So as I was pulling things from my own collection, I'm thinking about some of the pictures. Oh, I asked you to send me some photos. I said, lay your clothes out on the bed and take pictures.
Pictures.
And so that helped, because that's what I do. The first thing I do is when I put an idea together, I lay it out so I can see it. And I lay different outfits out, just sometimes to last for the next 2 weeks. Like, cause sometimes I have to be dressed really fast. Somebody may call and say, hey, you need to come to the studio right now. And so you have to grab your stuff. So I
Already
preset
bad.
my outfit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because some of my outfits that I had that looked great in the thought realm, when I put them on, like those mustard stockings with those little papier boot shoes, I look like an elf. Okay. But in theory, it looked like I thought I was going to just have this like 70s look from Laugh-In or something like Goldie Hawn or something like that. And I really thought I was going to pull that look off. I mean, I
know
it up and I was like, that's going to be my main look right there.
I know. You tried to stick with it. You
I
tried to
did.
stay in that brown. I said no.
You turned that mirror around and showed me myself, and I was like, okay, God help me. Looking down at yourself is not the same as looking out at yourself.
I'm going to drop a tip. This is a tip, people. You must have a full-length mirror anytime you're having a photo shoot, especially if you don't have a stylist, and you place the mirror right next to where the photographer is. And so when you're getting ready to pose, you look, and so you're checking and see, and it builds your confidence because you look and say, oh, damn, this is a good one. I like that pose. Boom, 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 boom. You can see yourself. But if you're just like taking a picture like this, say for instance, and you're smiling, you don't know what you look like, and it makes you feel insecure. And so for those of you,
it was my issue before. And I really, you think, I take my hat off to actual like models and stuff like that, because it is a brutal job, because it's trained. They're trained. Trust me, it's not as simple as you think, because we was there for hours and to get them shots. And like, even the fact that having your stylist on set with you, like you was there to be able to come in and see that was hanging and come over and redo this and change it up, put on a different hat and say, no, that one's not working out, and we swapped it out, and coming over to be able to have that eye. And you did more than being a stylist, though. You was actually my coach. I'm like, okay, just make those subtle moves. And I was like,
yeah, you were killing it.
I was really feel myself. And he was like, okay, now with your eyes, do this and say things.
Yeah, I learned that for Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the photographer was very helpful because he's a professional. LR works with a lot of models and things like that. And he's well known in the industry. And he actually helped me too with some of my different poses. And I couldn't have asked for more. I'm just so grateful to have had you there. And she's here doing a video today, you guys. So we're going to offer you a few more stylist tips, Wendy. How about some stuff about colors? Because that was the big thing. You was telling me about the number of colors. I had really, really, really cute pumps that were black and white. And in theory, again, it was going to be a great outfit. But in
Right.
reality, it needed a little something. It was less than
Yeah. So it's a balance. You really need three colors. So if you're rocking black, white, that's two. And then I put the red pumps on you so that that would pop. And then a necklace that had red and black and white in it that pulled it together. So yeah, the black and white now is too much. Then it
it's too
becomes matchy, matchy, as we say, and we don't like matchy, matchy. So always a conflict in color to kind of make the eye go boom, because the eye will see the black and white, it'll see all of that, but then it will pick up the pop. It'll go to the pop.
right.
So that's what you want to do. You want to draw people in. And the other trick is sometimes when you put on a garment, the way that it was sold to you, it doesn't work. And sometimes just flipping it around. So case in point, she was wearing a black pencil skirt, and it had a kick pleat in the back.
Yes.
And I was thinking, because we were
Yeah,
going to shoot
yeah.
on the couch, the black leather sofa. And so I suggested, let's turn the skirt around, and the two pleats ended up in the front, which gave her leg action when she sat down on the sofa. As you'll see, I know we'll have an opportunity to show some of the photo shoot, and then you'll
Something I
see
would have
what
never
that skirt did.
Right.
What's the
I have flipped things before, but that particular skirt, because it's got what's that split called? The double on
kick pleat?
kick.
It's called a kick pleat or block pleat.
Right. I would not have thought to flip that around. We had a little difficulty because there's some junk in my trunk. So we had to flip it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it.
Then you just took it off and just put it back on.
LR left the room for a little while ago, do something on the phone or something, or deal with something.
Perfect timing,
I was
right?
like, okay, turn it around. Boom. And once I did that, actually, I don't think I will ever wear that skirt the right way again. I promise you, it's like, I mean, the tag is going to always be in the front from now on, because it just changed the whole dimension of that skirt. I mean, the legs it was more comfortable to sit in.
Right.
It was sexier, yet still elegant. And
yes. And fresh,
really, and having the black couch and the black skirt showing my brown skin.
You needed that, yes.
It balanced it. It was almost like using my skin as another color element.
Exactly. It's a neutral.
Yes.
It's considered a neutral.
Yes.
And I have this white hat. It's not even a hat. You know, those things that's open in the center and it goes out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I never could really like that, but I bought it because I thought I would wear it. And so my husband, for his birthday, we went to Catalina Island, and I took that piece and I took another wrap thing and boom, boom, boom. So we were on the island all day. And so I must have changed that one hat into 4 different looks. I think I got to show you some pictures of that.
Oh my goodness. This is just a tip that ties into something we was talking about on our other video about just how you can take something that you have that you don't really like it the way it is, or even if you just want to change things up. And the way that you did that was incredible. And by the way, I need to give Wendy's husband a real shout out. Wendy's husband, I'm serious, brag a little bit. Wendy's husband is go ahead.
Former Los Angeles City Councilman, and he served 4 consecutive terms on Los Angeles City Council. Yeah. Yes, and he was also a freedom rider. He rode down for our rights, and they were successful in the long run, but they got beaten, and it was horrible. Yeah. But
Bob Farrell, you guys.
He's my hero.
Yes, such a wonderful man. I can vouch for that.
Thank you.
Just an awesome man. And like you said, you're gonna get that shirt. What's your shirt say?
Oh, BYOB. Get your own. Bring your own Bob.
Oh, Bob, okay? And you'll see Bob photo bombing Wendy on some of these pictures. They're in them together. So I just want people to be aware, who is that man in the picture?
Okay. Who's that man anyway?
That's BYO Bob. That's Wendy bought her own Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. And we had my daughter-in-law with me, my son's girlfriend, but I like to call her my daughter. Her name is Alicia, and she was there helping us
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Without her, we wouldn't have been able to get that up in one trip.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, that's my baby. And she looks just like me too.
She did a great job.
She
Yeah,
did.
she did.
Hey, Alicia.
Alicia.
Mama love you, girl. There's that
Ah,
you. And
yeah.
a lot of the pictures that you see with Wendy, she does a lot with her daughter, Sunny Day, who is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna show you a picture of Sunny's body. I'm gonna put the picture up. Sunny is a professional instructor and coach for developing that.
She's a fitness trainer, and
You know, I was looking for the word.
she does symmetry modeling.
Yeah.
And it's very akin to bodybuilding, but you do build your body, but it's for symmetry, and that's what they judge you on. And she has won many awards for that, and now she's a pro. She got a pro card, which means a lot in that business.
And we'll talk
so
about
now
and
she trains others now.
On Sunny, yes, and different tips and things to work that body and to get it into shape. Yes. So my dear friend Wendy put a ring on my finger. I had to take off some of my little rings that I had on, and Wendy thought that this would be nice in a shot that I had, and you'll see them in the pictures. It's a beautiful, just absolutely beautiful ring, and Wendy actually gave it to me because it looks so good on me in that photo.
Yes, it did.
Like, hey, I was
so
myself.
Yeah, he was working it. And it picked up the necklace that you were wearing. Oh, and the blue bracelet, because at the time I put a blue bracelet on.
Oh,
but what I wanted to, yeah.
That's right.
So
I forgot about that blue one. That was with the first outfit, right? With the peach blouse, the pinkish peach blouse, and the winter coat over the shoulders with the hat and everything.
Maybe so.
Yeah, it was because we did looks. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna show the picture.
Right. And those funky shoes.
Hey,
outfit, yeah.
It was like a combination of 70s meets 2020-ish, you know.
Right.
And that just made it deliciousness.
and you know what? That's kind of what I do even as a singer. I don't like to categorize, you know, like, oh, that's from the 80s and this was it. I just go by what looks right and feels right. I don't really sometimes be aware that it's throwback from here or there. It doesn't matter to me because it's all just fashion. So I like to mix up different eras, you know.
And they always come back anyway. I mean, we wearing bell bottoms again. And
what goes around comes around. I never stopped wearing bell bottoms. So
and platforms too. Because we girls love platforms because they can be this tall.
Well, we short.
but you feel like you're walking on flat ground because of that extra oomph in the front there. You know,
yeah.
That's the trick.
What I want to say is that the tip, and I'm going to show you photographs of this, of my, it's a converted bedroom, but it's my dressing room, I call it. And in my dressing room, I have racks with my clothes on them. And then over in another section of the room, I have all of my jewelry on display. So at a glance, I can see all of my earrings, my bracelets, my rings, and everything. And then I also have a rack with all of my shoes. So I can get dressed at a moment's notice. You never have to wait for me. You know, some women, you're waiting an hour or two and I got to get dressed. Never, no. Because I'm an actress, I do quick changes. So I can get ready in 5 minutes, literally.
Yes.
While other people are still trying to figure out what they're going to wear. I already knew what I was going to wear last week. So
she keeps a ready bag in her mind. See, she keeps that ready bag prepared in her mind.
Yes, And that's the key. Stay ready, and then you never have to get ready. That is my motto. If anybody knows me, you all know that. Stay ready. You never have to get ready. So I always have everything ready. I keep a suitcase kind of half partially packed so I can grab that in case I need to jump out of town. And
Right.
of course, that was before COVID hit, but still, you got to stay ready.
That's right. And so Wendy came to the rescue for my photo shoot for the cover of Creative Artist Magazine. And I just want to officially say thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. It's one of the things I just really love to do.
Thank you.
So
She
no
really
problem.
did. And we're gonna try to get a way where if anybody have any questions about outfits that they're thinking about and different things that they can do with it, you can contact us, leave us a comment, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have, because we're just here sharing the details of her stepping in to help me as a stylist. And that comes from Wendy's years of experience in the entertainment industry and having worked with so many professional stylists herself, and now herself being able to be a stylist. She comes up,
Yay.
she's well. I saw a ring you have on your hand over there. Let me see that on your right
Oh,
hand.
this one?
Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Put that up to the camera. Let me see that.
I
Oh, that is just beautiful. I love it.
love this ring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
I
beautiful.
love this
That
ring
is
because
so.
I'm wearing a lot of colors today. So,
Oh yeah, look at you. Mhm. Okay.
and I'm wearing some beautiful earrings that were made by a friend of mine. Her name is Pam Vincent, the Vincent sisters. So they made these earrings for me for my birthday.
Okay.
Yay.
That's right, because you put some earrings on me because I rarely wear earrings, and that's because my hair is always down. But Wendy was like, no, still put the earrings on. And she had put some earrings on that you'll see in the shot. And they were from Senegal.
Senegal, from a
Yeah.
friend of mine named Senegal. Well, I didn't know her name, but she gave them to me at my second trip to Senegal. And then as we're driving back in her Corvette, she's just driving all over town. I was like, you better drive, girl. And so as we're coming home, why did I get a phone call from Amadou from
That's
Senegal? I
right.
said, those
Amadou
earrings pull that
on you while we
energy
was
in.
in the car.
Yep.
Mhm. Yes. Oh, Amadou, who puts on those the concerts in Senegal, from the
Yes.
other video that we talked about. And we mentioned Amadou actually. So it was so ironic to have him call you on the phone. Look at that.
Yes.
Yes.
Dakar Goree Jazz Festival. That's what he did, several of those, and I did in 2 years, but it was just ironic that we talked about him, and then he called. We talked about Senegal, and you just pull
Yes.
that
Yes.
energy in, you
Yeah,
know.
we didn't mention him. He just came out of the conversation about Senegal. And that was
Right.
so ironic, I thought. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
All right. Shout out Amadou.
Oh, I'm gonna give you one last tip
Okay. We love
that we
tips.
didn't talk about.
We love tips.
Hair is an accessory. Hair is also an accessory. So you should match your hair with your outfit. So the name of my company is Wendy Styles Head to Toe. So your head all the way down to your feet are
Yes.
important because when people look at you, they look at you from head to toe. Have you ever seen people do that to you? They go, "Oh, hi." And they give you that once over,
I see
boom,
it.
boom.
That's right.
And the biggest compliment I get, and my husband knows this, I'll run home and say, "Hey, guess what somebody said? You look good head to toe."
Head to
And
toe.
if somebody says that to me, then I said, mission accomplished.
But I
So
said
remember,
that to you
yes,
because you put
because,
that hat on me. Oh, wait. So Wendy, in one of our other videos, we were talking about how you
oh,
can add an element to another element and bring it together to make them just be so unique. Uh,
yes,
Wendy has a hat that she put on in a photo shoot she did, and it was a black hat, and she had this scarf that was like pieces put
fabrics that was
fabric
from a designer
tied
that I
together
bought. I
to
can't
make
remember her
an
name.
entire scarf. And she put that scarf around this black tall hat and put that on me. And I felt like a Vogue fashion model up in there. You'll see.
Yes,
I mean, leg out with the red shoes, but that hat was definitely, it just made me feel like a real fashion model or something.
yeah,
I'm not a fashion
yeah.
model, but
Now you are.
Hey, that's right.
Now you are.
I was out there doing my fashion thing. Thank you so much again, Wendy. And once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in another episode of
Heating things up with Wendy
and Pauline. Wendy and I have so much more to share with you guys, and we ask that you help support us with your likes and shares and also subscribing to us. And the all important hitting of that notification bell. Hey, there it is. So that you can be notified when we post up new videos. Thanks again.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm heating up.
Oh my goodness. We have so much fun, Wendy and I, and we have so much more to share with you guys. Help support us by giving us a like and subscribing to us, and also hitting that all important notification bell so that you can be notified from our next videos. Let's try it again. Okay. And go. Thank you so much. Wendy and I have so much more to share with you. And so we ask that you help support us with your likes and subscribing to our channels, and also hitting that all important notification bell so that you can be notified when we post up new videos. Thanks again for sharing us,
Thank you.
for joining us, sharing us, joining us. You know, yeah, I messed up. Let's try
all of that.
Let's try it one more time. Hi, everybody, and welcome, and thank you for joining us
for brand new episodes of, see, not on, big boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Blooper.
Okay, one more. Okay.
Take 45.
Shut up. Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for a new episode of. Okay, blooper.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you if you do that again. But I was supposed to say for new episodes of.
No.
Okay.
For a new episode. And then what?
That's what I was saying. You say thank you for joining us.
And that's it.
Just thank you for joining us for new episodes of Heating Things Up with Wendy
and Pauline. Okay, I got it.
And so make sure you jump in quick with and Pauline so it's no dead space.